Welcome to Fly Nubian Money, where we help you master your mindset and maximize your money. Hello, and welcome to Fly Nubian Money, where we help you to master your mindset and maximize your money. Today's topic is one that's creating a lot of buzz, especially on social media. A woman recently said she's ready to submit to her husband and do everything to keep him, but only if she doesn't have to work. Now, this raises some important questions about gender roles, financial dependence, and power dynamics in a modern relationship. How does submission impact modern partnerships? And what happens when one partner is financially dependent on the other? We are definitely going to dive into this topic and unpack a whole lot. I have such a beautiful royal queen panel today. I have Noma. She's an M3 program, marriage, motherhood, and money making. I have Aisha, and she is our financial expert. And we have Tiara, our producer and actress and everything. She does everything. She's got the magic. Now, ladies, I know that I'm married. So who here on this panel is married and who here is single? Who's married? Raise your hand. Okay, we got one single queen, right? Okay.
I'm representing the single ladies.
So before we actually delve into this, just off of what our title is today, I want to actually kind of hear your first thoughts when you heard it. And the title is Woman Says She's Ready to Submit to Her Husband in Exchange for Not Having to Work. Tiara, what was the first thing that came to your mind when you heard that?
Well, because she's not a married woman, I said, girl, I feel you. I mean, watching the video, I said, girl, I feel you, girl. I feel you, girl. But it just has to be a good situation. You just can't be submitting to everybody y'all will see the video, but you just can't do that for everybody. But her saying like, oh, I need a life manager. I want to submit. I heard everything. She said everything, but like, I'm ready to love somebody. So that was my first reaction.
Very interesting, because I didn't pick up on that. I didn't really pick up on that.
What she's saying.
All right. Noma, what is your first thoughts about our title today?
I actually had a very different take. I felt like she came off kind of entitled and bratty, and I thought to myself, submission and marriage are not a get out of jail or get out of hell kind of card or ticket. Like she sounds like her life is miserable as hell, and she's hoping some sucker will marry her and take care of her and rescue her from that hell that she's living. And it's a no. Like no, that's not it, baby.
That's right. I listen. It's a whole nother ball game. And how about you, Aisha? What was your initial thought when you saw the title?
It's just about family. That's what I thought about. Family. If you want to get anywhere, it's about family and the willingness to sacrifice. That's what I thought. I'm like, yeah, you're on the right track, but it requires sacrifice.
It does. And Maddie says, when you marry for money, you earn every cent. And Deborah's laughing at you.